Well guys, it's Saturday 14th October 23, and bear with me because I'm not in my usual patio spot doing a synopsis, because it's all been a bit manic this week, in that only on Tuesday had the opportunity of a window work-wise to come to France. So I skirted about very quickly that morning, reached out to Max at Rainbow, and fortunately managed to get a swim 7, 8, 9 for Saturday to next Saturday. So typically us anglers, you know, you end up booking so far in advance, and you strategize and you think this and think that. Well, I didn't have time to do any of that, so I got my gear ready and came out yesterday, Friday, stayed north of Bordeaux where I am now, had a good night's kip, and now I'm heading off to Rainbow this morning, getting onto the lake normally around 1 o'clock. Not least the weather's broke, so we've had a heat wave back home, there's been a heat wave out in France, it's now much cooler, and again, like I've said on videos before, you tell yourself when it's hot and you're blanking, you need low pressure, and when you've got low pressure and you're blanking, you need hot weather and high pressure. So who knows, but anyway, looking forward to the week ahead, and it might be I stay a second week if the opportunity prevails on Rainbow, if a second week swim becomes available. If not, I'll be going to the zoo and catching up with some boys there for a week, or depending on a work strategy, it might be I end up going home after the week on Rainbow. So very much a play it by ear, last minute trip, and yeah, just nice to be here. This is a lovely place to chill out for the night, and yeah, I'm proper relaxed now. But you know, long day yesterday as they always are, but totally refreshed now, and excited at the prospect of a week on Rainbow.
Yeah, I strongly recommend getting one of these chickens when you come to Rainbow. Merci, one chicken. Oui.
Ceux-là, ils sont à 29, 29.
Merci.
Again, familiar shot as I arrive at the entrance to Rainbow nearly midday on Saturday. So yeah, been an easy journey, which made a change from back in July. Flew through Bordeaux Ring Road, which was pleasant, and yeah, stopped off, got some apple pie, some food, a chicken, and that first night having that chicken. Do you know what, that chicken, 25 euros, right? I don't know what my wife pays for chickens back home, albeit uncooked, but I know it's nowhere near 25 euros, but when you're eating it knackered on a Saturday night, first meal, it's worth every penny. But anyway, yeah, let's get down to the lake. We're probably waiting outside now till nearer 1, and where that car right there, and then plotting up. So yeah, exciting week, maybe 2 weeks ahead, we'll see.
Those who know, as they say. That feeling of anticipation and excitement. Not unique to Rainbow, let me say, that's angling for you. But right now, look at it out there. Big smile on my face.
Yeah, so guys, that's where I'm fishing. 7, 8, 9. Back in July I was in 19. Dinny and Gavin were in 7, 8, 9, you might recall. Well, it's 1 o'clock and I'm just walking in now to 7, 8 and 9, and it looks like it's a main changeover day today. There's a couple of anglers still here, but most of them are changing over. So bumped into a couple of English boys that have turned up today. Looks like some Dutch as well, I think. But anyway, right now 1 o'clock, and let's walk in to for the first time fishing it, Peg 7. This is where Gav was back in July. Dinny was round in sort of 8, 9. So yeah, water's down from July. Max was saying how hot it was last couple of weeks, and it's cooled down now, which is great. I think I saw one of the
Starburst 70s out of here, or must be 6 years ago or something. But anyway, right now, not quite sure what to do with the rods, whether to have the 4 in here, sort of 2 covering here, 2 covering there, or have 2 and set up 2 round here. The issue obviously is the boat access, so I'm not sure just yet. Just got to work me angles and spangles out. But yeah, this is I think that's 7. The peg's 7, 8, 9. It's 2 pegs. I don't know what one's 7, what one's 9. Oh, but this is probably 9. Anyway, yeah, this, as I say, was where Denny was. 11's round there. But yeah, it does look good. And to have this water to myself, like, you know, just 4 rods, bang on. That's one of the benefits of coming real last minute, as I say. I mean, this all happened Tuesday, got confirmed Thursday. So yeah, all to play for. Yeah, obviously people are turning up in 6 over there. So I'll need to go. I've got a map, but again, like I've said before here, the boundaries, I think, you know, Max and Pascal have left the anglers to sort out the boundaries between them. There's maps that circulate boundaries and, you know, spots and all of that. And again, on the subject of spots, you know, the boys have kindly shown me their spots that they fished, but you know, the reality is you get to a lake and you end up making up your own spots. Everyone's got their favourite spots, but you know, out of courtesy you share what you know, and that's what Rainbow's about. But certainly boundaries, you know, quite often, you know, there's a conflict of interest, and you just have to, you know, go and see your neighbours and make sure you understand, you know, who's fishing where, because it can be confusing. And sometimes, you know, boundaries from individuals are boundaries with poetic licence to suit, you know, on the day, so to speak. But, you know, you normally work it out between you, and not having fished here before and it being a bit ambiguous. Not so much with 11, but I think with 6, I'm, yeah, just keen to make sure that, yeah, they're happy and I'm happy. Aye, aye. It's fair to say with bubbling, you never know what it is. Yeah, that could be a show of 500 preem for all I know right now. What I do know is that bubbling always gives you that confidence that something's in the swim until you catch that first bream. Guys, I don't know if they're carp or bream out there. I don't know the depths, I don't know what I'm going to be casting to. But before I do anything, I've got to put a rod out there because there is just too much bubbling. And I've been charging about. I ain't even had a cup of tea. Yeah, as I say, I don't know. But I've just got to put a rod out there. So I put some nylon on so I can cast. A 25-pound nylon. Always carry a spool of that with me. Not least I've got some line for the zoo, and I've got my 10-foot rods with me. But anyway, let's get it out there. That's the secret of my success. Casting, nowhere near the bubbling, catapulting out the boilies, nowhere near the lead. I'll get the hang of this. Anyway, it's out there now. It's going to be 3 hours before I've set up. Got the bell on the rod top. Yeah, who knows, might be bream, but it might be carp. Well, a couple of hours in, got the castable rod on a buzzer now. Rods are all angled and about to put them out and have a little go around. But at the moment, I'm sort of left-hander. I've decided the 4 rods in this swim makes sense. Obviously, next door on your own, you've got to get around there with a boat and stuff. But anyway, this left-hand rod's going out in the middle of the bay somewhere. This middle rod is coming off the island, not in the 18-foot channel or whatever. And again, I've never been out here, and you know, everyone's got their idea of what goes on in a swim. There's no substitute for finding out yourself. But as I understand, there's a channel 18 foot. I'm going to come this side of that, so probably sort of in that direction. This rod is going just over the island on a V and angled so that it runs away, and then this rod, or that rod I should say, is going to stay casting distance, and I'm going to bait up every 20 minutes or so. But anyway, that's where we're at with it. Let's get the first rod out, which is going to be this rod. Looks like some boys have turned up in 6, so they're doing the same, sort of getting their areas. It's the first bait going out off the edge of the island. Got to set that up. So that's the rod I cast. I've just put this rod out, and you know, it's a very consistent depth around that point. So I'm just thinking, I've baited like the other side of it, this side, big area, probably the size of, you know, I don't know what, a very big lounge. And I'm off a float with a line coming up the sort of slope, if you like. But yeah, baited a large area, bigger than it, yeah, but not as big as a tennis court, half a tennis court, something like that. That's what I've baited around there, all there. That's what I've done. So if you've got a lounge that's as big as a tennis court, half that size, I think that makes sense. Anyway, I need a cup of tea. Well, actually, no, it's not a cup of tea moment. I've been putting off a cup of tea until I got all the rods out, right? So it's not a cup of tea moment at the moment, but I'm dehydrated, so I need to get the rods out and then chill and have a bite to eat. This is the bait that I've been using the last couple of years. It's a nut bait of my own, liquids and base mix that I've been that I've given to DT that have kindly rolled it for me. In fact, there's two sizes. That's the smaller size. I've got 18 mils and 15 mils. Well, boys, it's that cup of tea moment. So yeah, 4 rods are out, and it looks good. It's cooled down this week a lot. Breezy, overcast, mild, not too hot. Bang on. Cheers. Well, just gone 9 o'clock Sunday morning, and there was a lot of fish moving in the night. I really did think I was going to get a bite, and I didn't. And as soon as sort of first light come, they stopped moving. But yeah, certainly from dark right through to early this morning, yeah, a lot of fish. Anyway, one of my rods I'm moving because there's a spot out there where a lot of fish moved and I wasn't covering it. So yeah, I'm going to get on that. And yeah, time for some breakfast. I'm starving, but right now I could do with a fish. Well, I think it's about 10:30. And that's the rod I put out on the when I cast that yesterday on the bubbling. This feels a good fish. heart's ticking. Oh, I'm shaking. Oh, my heart's coming through my chest. Oh, it's a lovely looking mirror, that. That is a beauty. Oh. Let's have a look at you. Look at you, what a beautiful fish that is. Well, it turned out that rod I cast yesterday when I got here, it was carp, because I've just had a fish on it. Lovely mirror, mid-30 I think, so yeah, happy days. Mid-morning, about 10:30 Sunday. Well happy with that. £26, great start and a beautiful fish. Well happy. There's a few of these in here now. I've had, I think, his dad and all, very similar looking, bigger fish, 40 odd. That's just remnants of the bubbles that are going on over my second from right rod. Look at that, I'm amazed I ain't had a bite on that rod. You know what, that fish puts a spring in your step. Not big by rainbow standards, but you know what, still gets the ticker going, what it's all about. And yeah, beautiful fish as well. So right now we've got some rain duty time, quite a lot of rain I think through the night as well. So I'm going to be resetting my 3 rods. I'm going to be putting a couple of the Fox Halo marker poles out to get my bearings out in the open water there, and then basically bait a line between the two, sort of across the front of me, so to speak, and then fish 2 rods on that line of bait. It's about 10 to 12 foot. But that gully I think I referred to yesterday is very easy to find. It is about 18 foot and it runs parallel with the island. I've got a map here. I'll show the map of the swim that does the rounds. There's quite a few maps that you know are used on Rainbow by the lads that kindly share them as well. But yeah, right now just going to re-tackle some stuff, tie some rigs, and yeah, it feels really good. It really does. But that bubbling, yeah, as I say, it really has, and the fish were moving out there last night as well. So yeah, if anything, I thought that was the rod that was going to go, but I'm really pleased the one that I cast yesterday went, that's for sure. Oh, it's wrapped round the fin. Come here. Yeah. Oh, it's wrapped round the bloody dorsal, that is. Oh, fuck. Okay, wrap around the peck. Fuck it, come on. Come in. Oh, I think it's off. No, it's still around the peck. No, it's off. It's off the peck. It's off the peck. Thank fuck for that. Yes! Oh, what a battle. Thank you, fish. Oh, yeah, it's a 50-pound fish. Oh, thank you, fish. Well, 1:15, and I've been playing the fish for 15 minutes, and it's a hard fighting, cracking common on the same right hand casted rod. Probably upper 40, I would say. Yeah, but spectacular fight, well happy. So yeah, let's have a look at it. Yeah, great start. 34 pound. There we go. 34 pound. Superb. So I've put two Fox Halo poles. Don't know if I'm going to be able to find the second one, but they're basically perpendicular to me. Yeah, there's the other one. I think that's the right word, perpendicular, but they're running across me, so I'm fishing two rods up to them. The wind's getting up, it's really looking good, I've got to say. Let's get out of the wind. Yeah, so that I can bait more accurately and drop my bait more accurately. So yeah, they're out. I haven't rebaited yet. I'm going to wait until nearer tea time before the rain, get them two rods out, leave the rod that I've casted, and then the rod that's on the V, yeah, I might move that slightly left. But anyway, play it by ear. Right now, I'm going to chill out and get me dinner ready for tonight. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking my two right hand rods cast, put plenty of bait out scattered around, well not plenty, little and often I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of tea, chill out, and I reckon that's what I'll end up doing, you know. Fishing at about probably, I don't know, 30 yards, but scattering the bait all over the joint. And I think it'll allow me to concentrate more on my left hand rods, not so much out in the boat, play the fish from the bank. Yeah, a lot to be said for it. So yeah, it's a long while since I've casted, I think that's the word. I used to bait boats and that. I used to, as I've said before, I used to cast quite a lot in the 70s and 80s, but yeah, I haven't done that for a long while now. So yeah, it's all quite new to me. It's good though. Oh Wally, I need me landing net. I thought I was good at this.
I've done it myself, mate.
See the reality.
I've done it myself. I've done it without a paddle as well once. No net, no paddle. I was lucky I got close enough to the bank to make the throw one.
So Wally's come for a chat, telling him what a brilliant angler I am.
Showing us all how to do it. Third fish.
Recording. I can edit it out. Just make it look like I knew what I was doing, can you?
Oh, well, I think you'll have to get your editor to do that.
Yeah.
You're looking good now, though. Just keep coming as you are. You look like a proper pro.
£42. Third fish of the day.
Well done, Cav.
Superb. Little scales there, beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Nice one.
There we go.
Yeah, lovely carp that, mate.
Yeah, beauty. £42. Happy days.
Lovely.
Thanks a lot, Ollie.
Pleasure, Kev.
Yeah. Thank you, fish.
Superb, mate.
Lovely.
Well done.
Thank you, fish. Well, that was my left-hand rod. It'd only been out there half hour. And yeah, I was sitting there chatting away with Ollie. He's in 11. And yeah, off it went. Jumped in the boat, gone out after it, realised my landing net was back here. So I had to turn around, come back, grab the net. But yeah, lovely fish. So that's a 20, 30 and a 40 today. So yeah, what a great start. Well happy with that. Going to get the rod back out and have a bite to eat. Yeah, and thanks again, Ollie. Yeah, really enjoyed the experience with you. And yeah, by the time I edit it, I'll look like I know what I was doing. Anyway, yeah, let's have a cup of tea. Yeah, just checked the weather app again and it don't look like we got rain. I might have been looking at a different country. I don't know. Anyway, the rod's back out there, left-hand rod. And yeah, time for some food. I want to eat that chicken. But yeah, 3 fish today. Oh, I'm proper elated with that, let me tell you. So yeah, all to play for. But yeah, great start to the week, that's for sure. And just saying to Wally, a lot of fish were moving last night. Not so much during the day, but it'd be exciting to hear them fish tonight, that's for sure. But I've got a feeling that yeah, they're out here, and I need to check with Max. I don't know that anyone was in here last week. Even better, probably why them fish were fizzing yesterday. But anyway, let's yeah, let's have something to eat. Well, I'm stuffed. I'll tell you what, that chicken's worth every penny. Not least like corn fed. So I guess it should be for €25 compared with the €5 or £5 we pay back home, probably bred at Chernobyl or wherever. But anyway, yeah, it's a lovely meal. Right now, a cup of tea. I want to get my head down. I'm tired. And yeah, hopefully we start hearing them again tonight. But yeah, it's been a good day's fishing so far. Well happy. And right now, yeah, still all to play for. Well, Monday morning, first light. And that was a quiet night. Yeah, it was a quiet night. Didn't hear nearly as many fish as the night before, the Saturday night. But what I did hear sounded like good. You know, there's some good fish rolling. But as I say, not many of them. And that second from right rod that I've cast, I need to put that back over off the island. Because, yeah, the fish that were moving and first light, a couple moved as soon as you could see. So I feel like I need to reposition that rod. But anyway, what I'm going to do is go up to the clubhouse. But given I had 3 bites during the day yesterday, nothing during the night, I can't be hanging around. So I'm going to get up there, skirt about, have a shower, get straight back. But right now I feel like Robinson Crusoe. I do need a... Yeah, I've got all this, I need a shave as well. So, yeah, anyway, but right now, a few cups of tea, wake me up. And, yeah, all to play for. Not sure where my other line is. right. That's it, that's better. It's spinning me around, this fish. Looks to be a £30 common, I would say. Yeah, nice wake up call Monday morning. Yeah. Happy days. Lovely. Well happy. Look at that. £30 for. Well happy with that. On the left hand rod. So I've had I had 2 on that. And I lost what I think was a grass carp, I meant to say last night. Anyway, £30 for. Happy days. £30. Thank you, fish. Oh, a nice one. You know what, I'm looking out at the water, and that spot I started fishing when I got it in front of me by the island, big island. There was fish moving there, and I didn't have a bite. I've moved that rod, cast it, but I need to put it back there. There's bubbling and stuff, and don't know, there's something going on over there. I can't quite work it out. So yeah, when I get back from the clubhouse, yeah, the rod's going back on there. Yeah, something's going on over there. Not sure what it is. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I think we'll do some rain later in the week, but yeah, it must be sort of 20 odd degrees, not a cloud in the sky. But yeah, cold at night. Well, I've had a freshen up. And I've had a shave. Yeah, get rid of that growth. My wife shaves more than me, bless her. Anyway, right now, getting the rods back out. As I was coming past, Ollie and Snowy were playing one in 11. I bumped into the boys in 21. They haven't caught it yet. Guy in 18's doing well. The guy in 16, I don't know. The guy in 19, good luck to him. He caught 3 good fish, including a big common when he got here. Boys in 6, haven't had any as yet. Nicholas and Patrick, the French boys. Don't know what's happening in 5. Anyway, long and short of it is, you never know on here. All of a sudden, you could not go into a swim and the boys are having it off. You never know till the end of the week. But right now, I'm going to get the rods out because it's a daytime bite. I've been off the lake about an hour and a half and I need to get them back out now. So let's get on with it. Well, 4 o'clock now, Monday afternoon. Rods are back out and I've repositioned one of my rods into the channel, which is about 17 foot, runs parallel, about, I don't know, 10 yards off the island, runs parallel with the island. So, yeah, as I say, there's been some activity there, so I need to investigate that. Anyway, rods are out now, and yeah, let's have some dinner. Chill. Do you know what? I don't know that I've ever fished here and seen so much bubbling. Not as much as when I first got here, but you know, you look around, and Ollie was saying in 11 as well, they're seeing the same. So yeah, you know, my right hand rod that I'm casting, look, they're bubbling all over where I've put the bait. You know, I'm just catapulting here. Look, even now, I'll try and get it on the video. You know, I'm catapulting, what, 30 yards, spreading them around, you know. But yeah, it's curious. It really is. A lot of bubbling. I'm listening to Spotify. The songs are 73. So remind me of just moving from Morney Junior School, Romford, to Chase Cross. My mum didn't send me to Marshall's Park, lived round the corner, Pettit's as it was known, because she thought Chase Cross was a posher school. Anyway, yeah, back to fishing. Still a lot of bubbling going on. And I ain't had no bream. I hope that's not an omen now, but yeah, something's going on out there. Something's going on the lake. Well, it's about 8:30 Tuesday morning, and again, another quiet night. Heard the odd fish, but this morning seen a few and just sense that the fish are out there and I'm not getting a bite. I think the fish are there, and Max just come round with the bread, and the boys in 11, I think he said they've had 6 fish up to the 50 odd pounds. So yeah, as I say, there's always a sweet spot in a swim as well that produces the bites, and I don't know that I found that sweet spot. So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a rethink this morning. But you know, right now, as I say, I had one yesterday. I would have expected 1 or 2 more, in truth. So we'll see how this morning pans out, and then yeah, maybe have a change of spot, especially on one rod, but we'll see. Oh, having me breakfast roll, and the right hand rod down the channel has gone off. It's like a drop back. I hope it's not a grass carp, because I think I had one of them earlier in the week come off. It's a typical grass carp, if it ain't a bream, tight bite. Wait for the other rod. No, that's a carp. Oh. Oh, it's nice. That's a nice common, that is. That is a very nice common. Ah. God, it's giving it a right scrap, this is. There it is. Get in. That's it. Oh, happy days. Oh, that's a nice fish. Yeah, and great battle as well. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Up a £30 mirror. Happy days. Mid-morning Tuesday and a lovely upper 30 common while I'm eating me breakfast roll. Well happy. £32.5 mid-morning Tuesday. Much needed fish. Happy days. Thank you, fish. Happy days. Yeah, it's a late morning now, Tuesday, and yeah, just put back that low 30 common, which was a welcome fish. And I lost a fish earlier in the week, and I thought it was a grass carp. It might not have been a grass carp. Anyway, let's get it back out there. And yeah, that was, now I've had bites on 3 out of the 4 rods. That was on the right hand marker up the channel towards 11. So yeah, we're just going to bait up again, get back, and yeah, probably rebait sort of mid-afternoon, I would say, the other 3 rods. But it seems a daytime bite. But I think the boys in 11 had some fish in the night, so yeah, all to play for. There's me swim over there. Boys are in 6 round the corner of that island. But that channel that's sort of 18 foot deep runs almost parallel with the island. About 10 yards off or so. Goes all the way up. So I've got one in that now. And that's the one I haven't had a bite on. I only put it in yesterday. And now we're just going out to my marker to bait up. Yeah, these halo markers from Fox are brilliant, let me tell you. Not least they fold over on a hinge type thing should your line get caught up on it, unlike H blocks. These are much better. There's my other marker there. I'm just baiting in a line, so from that marker down to the middle, and from this marker down to the middle. Well, I just done my right hand rod, redone it, lunchtime Tuesday, wound in, bloody tangled. So it's probably tangled all night, bloody pain in the arse. Unless, you know, Bream has tangled it, or probably tangled on the cast. So I'm either going to put that out by boat, or I'll stick some tubing on and continue casting. Right now I'm just going to have a cup of tea and chill out a bit. But yeah, it's bloody annoying that. God, what a 2 and 8 that was. I was halfway out to it. I left me landing net back at the swim. That was a nice mirror. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, happy days. Oh, lovely. Thank you, fish. Oh, what a 2 and 8 that turned out to be. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, superb. Well, just gone 5 o'clock and I've got a lovely, what looks like mid-30 mirror in the net, having decided to rebait my second from right hand rod into another spot. So I've gone out there and I'm toodling out and I keep the speaker in the boat. I'm halfway out, beep, bzzz, whatever. Turned round, full pelt, got back, picked up the rod, threw the other rod out the boat, gone out halfway, realised, left the landing net, that wind's picking up, left the landing net back on the bank, turned round, put it on clutch, free running, sped back, picked up the landing net, gone back out after it, and it's in the net, thankfully. My name was on that one. So let's have a look at it. Yeah, it was about 5 o'clock that happened Tuesday evening, so well happy with that. £32. Happy days. Lovely fish. Oh, thank you. So approaching 7 o'clock now, Tuesday evening, and yeah, nice couple of fish today. Not big by rainbow standards, but you know what? You can never look a gift horse in the mouth. The way you fish for these, the way you catch them, everything that goes with it, you know, it's exciting, really is. But right now, yeah, have a cup of tea and then get my head down. I'm tired, but yeah, I think it'd be nice to get a nighttime bite. And I really do think I'm going to get a bite on my right hand rod. I thought I'd get one last night, as I said earlier, though, it bloody tangled. It really felt good on that right hand rod. So anyway, I've, you know, jigged about with that, got that right now, and yeah, all to play for. Morning. It's 9 o'clock Wednesday morning, and the wind hit with a vengeance last night, really did, and I'm somewhat sheltered from it, and I did smart myself wondering how Benny from Germany's doing in Peg 21. Anyone who's been on 21 in that sort of wind knows what I mean. And then the rain come this morning, heavy rain, and I think we're due rain in most of France now for the next week or so. A lot of rain, but low pressure wind, very mild. So yeah, make of that what you will. But right now, yeah, I had that fish yesterday afternoon. Nothing in the night, typical of this session so far. But like Jordan just messaged, takes one bite, and that's what, you know, fishing's all about. So right now, a few cups of tea. I'll be going up the clubhouse at some point, but I think this rain set to clear about 4 o'clock. And yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, right now this weather's certainly set in for the next week or so. I tell you what, boys, this £5 umbrella's worth its weight in gold. Let me tell you. So let me sort of just come out and stand out here. and keep an eye on things. But yeah, right now, looking at the weather app, this is on and off for a good week or so out in France, but it's really mild, and it looks, there's a smell in the air and all. This is a good fish in the pissing rain. It's on the surface there. It's a right hand rod. Oh, it's a good fish, this. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. Yeah, that's a good fish. That. Well, it's about 10:30 and the right hand rod's gone off, and I've got a lovely common, biggest of the trip so far, probably upper 40, played from the bank, so I'm absolutely soaked through. But anyway, yeah, I don't know that the rain's going to let up, so I've just got to video it as best I can. But yeah, right now I was just in the midst of a cup of tea, and yeah, fantastic fight under the rod tip, got on the glasses. So yeah, well happy with that. My 7th fish, and it felt mad for it, really did.